honestly, I didn't want to make this video because initially I felt like I'd just be milking it for content, and there's tons of other videos that people are making talking about the updates to the case. And I actually want to expand the conversation past just David, because there honestly needs to be a discussion on Celeste's mom and just the general complicitness that I've noticed and the complicitness that everyone's noticed.
Now we back. Now listen, yesterday I dropped 4 videos on David alone. It ain't my fault that this crazy, every time I get on wake up, every few hours there's some new updates for this crazy shit. And I don't really agree with the whole milking it for content. Well, I'm telling you what I'm finna milk though. I'm finna get off this loud right here, my nigga. If you see a half smoked thunk, that just means I smoked half the thunky, baby. Skeet. Everybody be like, Macca, what you roll up in? If I tell you again, bro, I'm gonna be so mad, I'm gonna have to slap you through the screen, bro. Grabba leaf, king hemp paper. Nothing else, nothing different. If it ain't this, it's the grabba leaf whole leaf. If it ain't that, probably not smoking. So, or the grabba leaf cigars is something about this.
But that's for another video this week, so be on the lookout. For now, I'm the Socrates. I'm gonna quit yambling, and let's talk about some of the more disturbing things that this sick has done. The first thing I want to talk about is this really weird clip that resurfaced of David and Celeste on stream.
I media trained you.
No, you didn't.
That's controversial.
It's controversial of kids.
Really good.
Okay,
it's been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mwah, 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 mwah.
What the?
Oh my! Delete everything. Delete everything. Everything goes. Everything goes. Everything.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm being so when I say this gotta get packed up. I spoke about this being an open secret, and this clip just confirms that for me. Cause what do you mean? He's saying that he media trained this little girl, and then her comment about him kids, which that's what he did, but the fact that she was saying that was just really unsettling for me. It was just really,
it's like they joking about some, like, it's just weird as
disturbing. And then David was saying that he wants the VODs deleted and the stream erased or whatever. That is a clear admission of guilt. Right. So it just continues to show me that this was an open secret, and that the people in these Discord servers knew that David was abusing a child for years. So let's talk about all.
Yeah, and that's what make everybody weird as bro. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody in that Discord server knew that this girl was young as hell. Everybody in that Discord server knew that this girl was a runaway. Everybody knew in the Discord that he was a weirdo, and nobody did nothing about it. Even the fact that y'all stayed in the Discord with this, kept listening to his music, kept supporting him, kept joining his streams, knowing well he was harboring a runaway little girl and her. Okay? All y'all is weird.
Incriminating that's been around David since 2023, starting with a song that he made based on Celeste.
Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest.
Mind you, he made this song when that little girl was 13, and the lyrics are talking about how he and her were just getting high. David has 2 years on me. I'm 18, so in 2023 he'd be around 17 to 18, and that's what he was saying about the relationship at the time. That is crazy. That is disgusting. And then he posted this song earlier this year in March.
Nobody ever caught me without smoking too soon. In the back of the police car, whatever I know.
And this is just like,
what the f?
Like infinitely more incriminating, but it's recent.
I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecast.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did?
It's almost like he felt emboldened by being so open about the crime he was committing in his music. But even generally speaking, there's so many odd clips that are being put into question now, like the one where David talks about retiring and going off the grid.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Okay, so the plan is hopefully this music thing takes off crazy next year.
Why is he saying, why are you saying that like you're not like up there, gang?
Well, I'm not there yet, but hopefully it's like even crazier next year. And then I'm going crazy year after year for the next 3 years. And then on the 4th year, I retire. And on the 5th year, I'm off the grid, living somewhere like on an island with this crazy crib. No social media, no digital footprint. I'm just gone.
He says no digital footprint here, but the iron.
Do you think that it's also weird as hell how this? I think this was last year. 4 years. The little girl was 14 last year. 4 years, she'd be 18, and then he was gonna disappear on an island and with no social media.
Irony is that that's all he left behind. He left a neat trail for everybody to follow and learn that he was the person behind this depravity.
I don't care about the love when I'm with you, 'cause I be breaking it all the time. And I don't really mean to cause no issue.
I think what makes clips like these so eerie to me is that David keeps referencing law enforcement. He knows what he's doing is wrong. He knows that he'd be locked up.
And there's not no gangster who's selling drugs, shooting at ops and shit. This not that type of. He ain't even trying to be that type of nigga. We not even gonna think about that, bro. This, like, you know, the only thing you doing illegal is talking to, man, this is some weird
truth
man.
were to ever be revealed, but this clip is from 2023. So at this point, it feels like a motif that's referencing something even more sinister. The passing of Celeste and her abuse.
It was cool if she hated it. I played it for her in the car, and she was like, David, this song is too violent. You're talking about killing people in your music? No, not my son. I was like, wait, I might be onto something. So I dropped it right after that. And it went crazy. TikTok, viral, 1 million views overnight. I was like, oh yeah, we cooking, boy.
Obviously, this is another clip where you can just say, oh my goodness, this is crazy. His mom was worried about him dropping a song where he talks about. It's not just the fact that his mom had something to say, but the eerie messages that were found on Discord. And I know we're going back to Discord, but it's not my fault. Starting with this screenshot of David calling someone a fed because they posted a photo of him and Celeste. I don't know what to say. This is black.
Y'all don't notice that she's always covering her face? Black the young R. Kelly. Do your homework on the young P. Diddy. Do your homework on the young R. Diddy. This is disgusting.
When a fed because they posted a photo of him and Celeste. I don't know what to say. This is Black Epstein, bro. There were also these 2 leaks. The first one being Discord messages of David saying how much he likes gore. And let's keep it real. If someone is just sitting down and watching gore, they have problems. I understand we're desensitized these days, but genuinely liking gore, sitting down and watching it is just crazy. It's definitely a sign of a larger problem in the background. There's also this screenshot which I'm leaning towards it being fake because it's genuinely just an admission of guilt and like the purest form of what that means. I really hope nobody is faking stuff like this because oh my goodness. There was also an account named Moji saying some crazy stuff, like this screenshot where he just talks about butchering women. And I know it seems crazy and people thought this was David, especially given what happened to Celeste's body. However, Moji came out and said he's not David, which I think that's probably likely because when shit like this happens, weirdos pop up out the woodworks and do stuff for attention, and it really sucks for us because now it's being utilized in the misinformation that's being spread. Also say, but one of the people I mentioned for my first David video was also seen in 2024 trying to talk about David and how he's a and saying how he likes kids. And when confronted about having proof, this person sent Celeste being posted missing on Instagram.
Look, you aren't giving me any proof, so that's all I'm gonna think. This the girl. She came back home in March. They then went missing again in like April. Again, this is just more proof that y'all knew this was a weird and didn't do nothing, folks. Nothing at all.
Instagram. So it wasn't anything that was not in the open. Now, before I move on to the next information I have for you guys, I think I accidentally stumbled onto a weird propaganda campaign that's going on in the shadows. His Twitter account is alleging that people in Aiden Ross's community are being paid crypto to push a pro-fascist campaign and to push a positive PR campaign for David. I'm not sure how to feel about any of this, but am I gonna count it out? No, get woke, get informed. We are in some crazy times and we already know what side of the fence Aiden lies on. So is it out of the realm of possibility? Definitely not. Now, Celeste's brother and sister both spoke on the situation, with the brother confirming that David was waiting for her to turn 18 so they could get married. And he even sent photos of Celeste that nobody had to prove he was her real brother. I don't really want to share them, so I won't. The sister posted basically saying that this account is not a scam and that it's meant to support and help Celeste, and that the police are investigating, and that they got told they shouldn't post any archives because it's evidence now. The sister also posted a photo of Celeste, but same thing, I don't want to share it. And another thing I found was a TikTok comment from 2024 that was also trying to expose David. So it
2024, waiting for LAPD to get on your ass for messing with a 13-year-old girl. That shit got 3,000 likes too. So again, this is just some type of like known secret. It's like an open secret. Y'all lucky I didn't know nothing about it. I would have called the police on this a long time ago, and I would have did it on camera, bro grave. Y'all lucky, boy. Officer Mako would have took a stance, and this. Y'all lucky I ain't know nothing about it. But don't get, hey, listen, if y'all got any more weirdos out there, especially in the music industry, folks, do your homework on 1-800-CALL-MACO. Do your homework. 1-800-CALL-MACO. Because you talking about, send them to me, email, Instagram, fax. What you saying? If you see a weird man, and he on some weirdo shit like this, send him my way. I get his ass locked up, folks. Maybe we could save another little girl life somewhere. Cause y'all, bro, all y'all is weird, bro.
Found was a TikTok comment from 2024 that was also trying to expose David. So it just further proves niggas knew and nobody put forth the proper effort in making this widely available information. Then a screenshot of a message was posted talking about how David and Celeste met. And apparently they met on Fortnite in 2021 when Celeste was 11. This message also backs up the gore stuff and even says Celeste would use a joke as a follow-up after claiming David would her. Which,
oh my God. This because, let me read this. Say this because me and my friend are trying to recall everything. We were all in a Fortnite team called Chronic, which is where I met him. He met her in like 2021 through Fortnite. I'm pretty sure, and then he made her get Discord. Everyone in the team knew about her, and he would joke about it and brush it off every time it got mentioned. That's all I personally know, but my friend Pistol knows more because they talked way more. She would literally say he, but then follow it up with a joke. So I don't know if she was being for real or not. He was also just a, to be honest. He used to send gore in group chats, but I'm not surprised considering, yeah, he's a like this, bro. And see, the problem with the internet is the internet allows for a bunch of weirdos to get all on one place, the internet, and meet up with each other, and then they start making that shit like it's normal. Like him used to get they ass whooped in school, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? If we, like, elementary school, middle school, high school, if we found out you was on any type of weird shit, bro, we would just whoop your ass for no reason. Just whoop your ass. You a weird, bro. Get your weird ass on somewhere. Ain't nobody sitting over there with the lunch table with you, nigga. You ain't no girls with you. You ain't coming out here peaceful, bro. You on some weird shit. Whatever kind of weird shit it was.
And even says Celeste would use a joke as a follow-up after claiming David would her, which reminds me of the first clip where she seemingly joked about how David was kids, and it really messes me up trying to process this because that's a child, but she's saying exactly what was happening. It makes me think that she had clashing feelings. It's clear David groomed her, but maybe as she was getting older, the reality of the situation clicked.
She knew deep down inside it was wrong, but like, I think she was just so young-minded that she couldn't really decipher right from wrong in the moment. So it's just like she just went with it. And that's the spookiest part because like, it's like she knew, but she, like, I don't know, bro.
And for all that to happen to such a young girl, like, we gotta do better. And then this was spotted on Fortnite, bruh. So he just don't give a damn. But that's all the David information I had.
Spotted on Fortnite. So this is still playing the game.
On Fortnite.
5 minutes ago, 17 minutes ago, 28 minutes ago. This is September 21st. This is 2 days ago. This is casually just playing the game. He don't give a fuck. Why is he even at home? Y'all ain't got this on an ankle monitor or locked up in jail or hold him until y'all find out something. See, that's what make it weird, bro. Now it's starting to sound like some shit getting covered up and he got some
Hey, bruh.
Man,
so he just don't give a damn.
shit,
but that's all the David information I have. This is probably my last video on it, unless some crazy stuff happens. But next video is gonna be different. Gonna expand this conversation. We're gonna talk about the people who failed Celeste because we gotta address the root. I also want to mention David was censoring information that's critical of him on his subreddit.
He is apparently the sole moderator of his own subreddit, deleting posts critical of him amid LAPD investigation.
Or at least that's what's being claimed. I'm not sure how true it is, but I wanted to mention it because this was posted while I was making the video. Y'all stay safe.
Lock his weird ass up. Like, what is we doing, bro? Like, fuck. Well, somebody catch him at Walmart and slap the shit out of him or something, bro. Like,